Dear little girl, I'm so sorry that you had to hide behind Hot Wheels and Legos. I'm so sorry you had to keep your hair short and wear boys' clothes. I'm sorry Mom told you you couldn't hang with the girls, even though you knew that's exactly where you belonged. But just so you know, she is working on being out and proud. She's telling the world who she is. She is still afraid and anxious, but at least she won't have to hide. Dear little girl, I'm sorry it's going to hurt. I'm sorry you might lose Mom. I'm sorry she might not love you for you. I'm sorry you might lose sister. I'm sorry she may not realize that you're the same you. I'm sorry you might lose Dad. I'm sorry he might be sad that you weren't the son he wanted. But just so you know, she is working on being out and proud. She's telling the world who she is. She's still afraid and anxious, but at least she doesn't have to hide. Dear little girl, you're going to be okay. Love the woman you become. Hi. As you might be able to tell from what I just read, I wrote that because I am trans. My name is Jordan. I use she, her, and they pronouns. That's so weird. As some of you may or may not know, I came out as non-binary 2 years ago, which seemed fitting for the time, but wasn't the definitive end, if that makes sense. The past 2 years have taught me a lot about myself. My relationship has taught me a lot about myself. And I'm ready to actually accept and live who I am supposed to be. I was raised extremely evangelical Christian. I was homeschooled, went to church every Sunday, did a lot of extracurriculars in church. I was sheltered, for lack of a better word. This lighting is so strange. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention to the actual camera. And I'm in a closet. Get over it. I'm coming up. The way I was raised, I was taught that people like me, my community, the LGBTQIA plus community is, or they are choosing to be this way. They're choosing to be persecuted. And that we don't deserve rights. We don't deserve love. We don't deserve things that other people deserve. And the only way we do deserve that is if we accept God into our hearts. And that God changes. No. There's not only one God, like the Christians like to make it seem. He is a God. He is the Christian God, but he's not only one. There have been hundreds of thousands of gods over however long humanity has felt like they needed to look for a higher source. And the funny thing is about Christianity is they think that they're their only religion. They think that they are the end-all be-all. The Bible is mythology, just as same as the Greeks and the Romans. But the Christian Bible has been way more documented, more interpreted, more fleshed out. I have no doubt that some of the things in the Bible are centered around historical events, but they are heavily fictionalized. I'm starting to ramble. I've had to do a lot of growing and reprogramming and relearning things because of what I was taught and how I was taught it. That it was the end-all be-all, that it was the ultimate truth, that anyone else's opinion doesn't matter because we have the right one. Our opinion is the one. It's the only one that matters. And it's simply not true. It's not the only religion. It's not the only opinion. I've done a lot of growing. And I know for certain that this is who I am. This is who I was always meant to be. I always struggled to actually accept it. Because I have so many fears. I fear that one of my biggest fears in life is losing my mom. I've always been so close to my mom, and I love her so much. But now I realize that losing her might not be death. It might be her not wanting to ever see me or speak to me again. And the air conditioning is on. God, I'm so afraid of that happening. But I can't let the fear stand in my way anymore. And I'm so afraid of letting down my sister again. As a teenager, I started to distance myself from everyone because I knew that I wasn't who they wanted me to be. So I retreated into myself and I built up a wall. And I pushed them out. Especially my sister. My little sister. Abby, if you see this, I'm sorry for that. I love you so much. But I am not your big brother. I may have presented that way. I may have had to stay that way. Oh, God. But I'm your big sister. And if you can't accept that, if you can't see that this is me, this is my true, genuine self, I guess we have to say goodbye. But I hope it's goodbye for now and not goodbye forever, because my life, my life without you, Abby Joy, would be so joyless. You bring me so much laughter and happiness. And I don't want to lose you. But I might have to. And Dad, you tried so hard to get me to man up. All those camping trips with you and I, and the fishing, and all the things, the baseball, I did all genuinely enjoy. Except fishing. I really hate fishing. Just not as your son. I just saw my dad like 2 days ago. I really, really enjoyed it. My family is so special and loving, but their beliefs get in their way of realizing that I'm special and loving and I deserve to get to be who I always have been. I have several extended family members who have accepted me. They were part of the first wave of me telling. And I've told them that I am afraid of losing my mom, my dad, and my little sister. And they've told me that they will always be there by my side. And that they hope that my family sees that I'm still the same person. I'm just finally being able to present and express the way it should have always been. My boyfriend, Dylan, I love you so much. You have brought so much peace and happiness and love and joy and security into my life. And I know sometimes it doesn't seem that way, but please know that it always is. I falter. I have an overactive, over-producing mind that brings in stupid thoughts and invasive feelings. And I've done my best to communicate those with you. But please know that I will never, ever stop loving you. And you are the peanut butter to my jelly. Only because I have purple hair at the moment, otherwise I'd want to be the peanut butter. My best friends, oh my god. Mackenzie, Chelsea, Lexi, Talia, and I'm sure so many more that I'm just completely blanking on names. Thank you. Thank you for accepting the second I told you, and for being there to support me and to lift me up and to help. Figuring out a bra size is weird. Also, women's pants. The fuck? Why? I love you guys. Going forward, I will be loud and proud of who I am, even though that might result in some unwanted severances. And I hope that all of you watching this will love and support me as well. I am Jordan Ohms Forkware. Thank you for watching and letting me finally tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is me. Right. Also, one last thing, Dylan, we're getting married. I know you already said that you want to get married to me, but like, you're getting married to me no matter what. I love you.